So hey guys, welcome back to another video of OB and I hope you guys are doing well. Before moving forward in the video, I would like to say that if you haven't checked out the previous episode yet, then go and watch it first. Otherwise you won't understand anything here. And if you have seen it, then without any delay, let's start today's video. So homies, first of all let me tell you that I am still not feeling well. But because of your prayers, I am much better than before. And because of this, you are getting to watch this video today. So homies, as I saw in the last episode, here is Xiaoyang. Here, old man Tianming and his other companions are put in place. Along with that, he was also going to put that Gui in place. But now, his clan's expert comes here and saves his life. Along with that, he challenges Xiaoyang and says that if you are so fond of fighting, then come to our clan and take your father away. Now here we see that along with Tianming's sect, all the people in the alliance, Xiaoyang also goes to put them in place, where he first goes to the Han family. And here, the Ice Emperor who came here who wanted to completely wipe out the Han family, Xiaoyang also puts his mind in place. And here, he sets an example for everyone that whoever looks up against the people of the Falling Star Pavilion or their allies, then this will be their condition. And then what? So at the beginning of our episode, we see Gui here, whose condition was looking very bad here. And here, the expert of his sect, because of whom he was jumping, he had tied him up here. And he says that in the Falling Star Pavilion, suddenly a cultivator of Darksing Star 1 comes. Is this your excuse to save yourself? That's why here we see that another person comes, whose face we can't see right now. And as he comes, he tells this expert that, why get angry at such a small lover? Anyway, I know that Xiaoyang must have broken through Daoxing with the enlightenment of the Bodhi tree and the help of its seeds. But I also know that its foundation has not yet been established. That is, it is unstable, and we can still stop it. It's not too late yet. With this we are told that he is actually the Vice Master of Soul Hall. And anyway, our target is not just the Falling Star Pavilion, but we have to hunt two with one arrow, so you shouldn't get too angry. With this, the scene shifts, and we are shown the head of Burning Fling Valley, Tianjin. But here, that's why we see his ancestor here, who is a first-rank alchemist. He is reading a letter here, in which the story of Soul Hall against the Alliance was going on. And he says that, what? Soul Hall against the Alliance? What kind of childish thing is this? Yes, I know that the thing is different, that the people of Soul Hall are very cheap and useless. But who is so stupid to get involved with them without any reason? What's the point of us? No, I'm not going. And the people who have come from the Falling Star Pavilion tell them not to. That's when the ancestor gets a little upset. And that's when Tanghor comes to him and tells him to rest a little. That's when his father says that, ancestor, we have to do something. Because Soul Hall will never sit quietly. Maybe we are their next target. And if not today, then tomorrow we will have to face them, right? On which his daughter says that, father, for the time being, I shouldn't talk about this. And then he says that, ancestor, you rest. You don't have to worry about anything. On which the ancestor says that, yes, if there is anyone smart in this clan, it is you. You have the most sense. And that's when he reads that letter again and says that the story of the Falling Star Pavilion has reached Daosheng Star 1. Really, in such a short time, such a big achievement is very rare. And the head of the Warning Valley says that, yes, that's what I'm saying. And anyway, we have a very good relationship with him, so we can't stop him like that. On which the ancestor says that I will agree to one condition. If Xiaoyan marries our Tanghua, then I can think. On which he says that, ancestor, you are very rude. After all, how can you think like that? On which his ancestor says that, you don't understand. This boy is very talented. And at such a young age, it is very difficult to reach a Daosheng Star 1. But that's when his father says that, ancestor, he has actually offered us that if we join their alliance and support them, then they will help a lot in your hidden elements. And they will solve it. Now listening to this, the ancestor says that, what if I refuse solving my hidden problems? I don't think I will agree to this. That's when Shaoyan comes here and greets them with respect. That's when the head here tells that ancestor, this is the Shaoyan of the Falling Star Pavilion. Now here we see that as soon as the ancestor sees Shaoyan, then he looks at him and measures him from top to bottom and says that yes, you look good. Okay, then I agree to this alliance. Now seeing this, the head of the Fire Valley was also confused. That's when the ancestor releases his powers and says that it's been a long time. People have forgotten me. I don't know if they will remember this old man or not, which is the ancestor of the Fire Valley. I am sure that the whole world will be stunned to see them even if they are ancestors. Now hearing this, Shaoyan thanks them, and then he says with great respect that I welcome the Burning Flame Valley in our alliance on behalf of the Falling Star Pavilion. On which the ancestor also says that yes, now I will meet you in the Falling Star Pavilion. Now here this situation shifts, and we see the scene of the flower sect, where the members of the union and its sect are present. And he has told everyone that we should get back into defense, because Sol Hulk can attack again at any time. We will have to set up the protective formation as soon as possible. Now here this whole thing was going on. That's when Nyarlathotep comes and says that, Master, are you okay? On which the union says that yes, I am fine. You go and check the rest of the people. Now here we see that everyone's condition gets very bad, which seeing the union says that at this time we should first focus on our recovery. So everyone go and heal your injuries. In which everyone agrees. That's when Master Yao Lao comes here. And seeing him, the union and Nyarlathotep give him respect. And looking at the scene here, he says, what happened here? Did something happen here? Your protective formation is also broken. On which the union says that in fact, the people of Sol Hulk attacked us. And if at the right time our Grand Elder does not come back from the burst out cultivation, then maybe the situation would get worse. On which Master Yao Lao gives him some pills and says that you have to recover your energies as soon as possible. Now for which these people thank that only then the voice of the Grand Elder is heard by everyone. Because here it is said that I do not need to say thank you for anything. The trouble that has come to us, this is only because of the Falling Star Pavilion. If we had not made an alliance with them, then the Sol Hulk would never have attacked us like this. Along with this, the Grand Elder of the Flower Sect, that is the Fairy King, comes here. And here, seeing the Fairy King, a smile comes on the face of Master Yao Lao. And seeing him, the Fairy King also says, what is the matter? He has not died yet. After which he tells everyone that all the filth that has been created here, get rid of them as soon as possible. I don't want anyone to see it and take bad care of us. Here everyone gets to work, and the union also leaves from here. After which Master Yao Lao goes to the Fairy King and says that all these years your temper, your tone has not changed at all. On which the Fairy King has said that Yao Lao, I do not want to be disrespected with you, but your enmity with the Sol Hulk, I have nothing to do with it. But since we have come to the alliance with you, our condition is getting worse than before. On which Master Yao Lao says that I know that whatever is happening, this is happening because of the Falling Star Pavilion. But let me tell you one thing. We have not started this war, and sooner or later, this situation was going to come to you. And neither am I blaming you for anything. I'm just telling you. The Fairy King has said that if your talk is over, then you can go from here. Because as long as you live here, there will be danger on my flower sect. And that's why I can't put my flower sect in danger. On which Master Yao Lao says that if they attack this time, then they will fail. But if Sol Hulk attacks again, then your sect will be completely wiped out. And anyway, you must have heard about the Sprit clan. How the whole clan has disappeared from this world overnight. And I know that Sol Hulk is behind this. And they have a very big purpose, about which the world does not know yet. Now after listening to him, the Fairy King has said that you also know who is behind Sol Hulk and how much power is behind them. So if I join hands with you, if I fight with you in this war, then if something happens to my flower sect, then what will I do? I can't take the responsibility of such a big danger. Now after listening to him, the Master Yao Lao says that you don't worry, if the flower sect joins hands with us, then I promise that it will protect every single member of the alliance. Which after hearing, the Fairy King gets some relief. And then she says, okay, if I come to you after 3 days, then it means that our flower sect will definitely support you in this alliance. And if I don't come, then it means that we are moving away from it, and you will forget that we had a conversation here, she says. Along with that she leaves from here. And Master Yao Lao, looking at her and says, that I am sure that you will definitely come. With this the scene shifts, and we are shown the scene of the Falling Star Pavilion, where everyone was discussing, and Xiaoyan tells here and there, Burning Flame Valley. These people have already agreed, and they will also become a part of our alliance with us. And now there are only Flower Sect and Tower Pili. If both of them agree, then it will be a great achievement for us. On which Master Yao Lao tells that I will tell you in advance. Don't expect too much from Flower Sect, because the soul hall that attacked them recently, it has completely broken their hope, which was their trust. And along with that, many of their members have also been injured. Now here Xiaoyan says, then we should contact Pili Tower. Xiaoyan's master says that you are right, because those people also hate the soul hall very much. But in the past few years, these people have not taken any action of their own. These people have been completely neutral, although they hate a lot. So we have to do something by thinking. Now here Master Feng says that why don't we write a letter to them again and try to convince them. On which Master Yao Lao says that no, only by writing a letter we cannot show our sincerity. I want me and Xiaoyan both go to them, talk to them face to face, and try to convince them. On which Master Feng says, okay then, both of you go, and in your absence, me and everyone else together will handle the whole situation here. On which Master Yao says, yes, and we have to leave as soon as possible. On which Xiaoyan says that we will leave today. Now the scene shifts from here, and we are shown the scene of Pili Tower. Here we see that Xiaoyan and Master Yao Lao both arrive, and here passing by, Master Yao Lao tells that I have not come here for the past few years, but this place is still as vibrant as before. But when I think about those elders of Pili Tower, my blood boils. Now here while listening, Xiaoyan asks, what is Pili Tower? On which Master Yao Lao tells that most people just know about Pili Tower, but they do not know that the Pili Tower, this is actually its core, and then they move on from here. And Master Yao Lao tells that Pili Tower, Flower Sect, and Burning Flame Valley, both are very different. Whatever decision is taken here, the elders of the council, their consent is taken. That's why, since the Pili Tower was built, since then, any faction, any alliance, not interested in anything, and neither have they taken part in anyone. Even if we convince the 3 giant elders, then they too first have to get consent here. So Xiaoyan, we have to be ready, because we can go home empty-handed, because this work is very difficult. Now, listening to this, Xiaoyan says that Master, I know one thing, that the Soul Hall, he has made his den everywhere, and between them, and the power gap between us. This is the land of the sky. So we, the experts of the Pili Tower, the leaders. We will need their strength. After bringing them into the alliance, we will be able to stay somewhere. We know what is our common enemy. I just have to unite everyone here." On which Master Yao Lao also agrees. Then two people's voices come here. And he says, "By the way, you are right." And then we see here. Now here we see that one of them. The name of the elder is Kanda Izuama, Xuan Gongzi, which Master Yao Lao, after seeing for so long, say that I have to meet you after a long time, and it feels good to see that you have recovered yourself a lot in so much time. Now Master Yao Lao, let's go to him. That just now, Elder Xuan Gongzi tells, that tell me one thing. After all, why are you coming here after so many days? On which Master Yao Lao tells, that you know, that the old elders here, they never liked me. After which Master Yao Lao, about the alliance, start asking him, on which he tells, that when we got your letter, then I immediately, the council leaders, to them, delivered the alliance. But as you know, that the fat people in the council, there is something wrong with their heads. They are not able to convince that after all, why should they be a part of this alliance? And despite doing so much effort, I have only been able to collect 4 votes here. Now hearing this here, the elder says that it is not good if you do not get 4 votes together. After which he tells Xiao Yuan that there are a total of 8 people in the council hall. So we would need a majority if we have to convince ourselves. That's when Master Xuan Gongzi tells that now here, the ancestors are not there either. On which Master Yao Lao tells that have they gone on a world tour again? In which standing nearby, the other person says that no one knows exactly where they have gone, because we have not heard anything about them for a long time. And if they did not have that soul jade, then we would have considered them dead long ago. And anyway, after 3 days from today, the council will conduct a new leader here, after which they will also have their own vote. And the most suitable candidate, that is the old master, but he never became your master. And if they find out that you guys want to get the majority here, and if you get news about your alliance, then he will do everything as if these alliances were never made. Now after hearing this, Xiao Yuan was confused. That's why Xuan Gongzi tells here that the masters who have been, they actually have a grudge against your master. They have been angry with them since that day, the day he lost to them in the pill competition. And as you remember Yao Lao, that you used your spirit accession method then, and he has always questioned your method, because through this method, you had defeated him. Now here Xiao Yuan says, can the master become part of this council again? On which he does not tell, your master had left this council many years ago, so he can't be part of it again. That's why there is a female voice here, which says that your master, he is actually not qualified to be part of that council. But Xiao Yuan, you are qualified for it. Now here we see